Welcome to the JCC live classes, but we're going to record our class today. Today is 9:15 a.m. football training. My name is Rita, and we want members and non-members to join us during this coronavirus time to make sure that we're staying fit, healthy, and connected. So today, if you have football, I'm going to go ahead and mute my team real quick. I'm just making sure that we get everyone all muted. Good.
You've got a lot
of options without the football. But if you have that football today, go ahead and find it. Okay, it's going to look like a ball or this large exercise ball. We'll have some options. I'll show some options if you don't have your football. Find your mat, and then maybe a couple of light hand weights if you have. Again, if you just don't have any equipment at home, that's cool. You can do a lot of this with your body weight. So we're going to total body workout, 45 minutes, getting our heart rates up, turning our abs, our glutes, our arms, everything together. So let's get started. We're going to talk about space real quick for you guys. So with that space, I like to tell my team, take your arms out long and your legs out wide, and then make sure that you have enough space to where if I tip and swing and move, I'm not going to kick anything or hit anything. All right, and that's the space we're going to work with. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, so we're going to start with a little warm up with our ball. Okay, so go ahead and take your ball. We're going to start with our feet outside our hips. I'm going to come forward here where you can see me good. Shoulders roll up and down, so those toes are out. It's literally just a simple bounce right here. So bounce your ball and catch it. So from the side here, no bend in the knees yet. Just bounce and catch. Bounce, catch, bounce. Hold the ball with your fingers wide. Bounce, catch. Keep your elbows nice and soft. Now start with bounce, squat, catch. Bounce, squat, catch. So push your hips back. Step at the hip and get the weight on the sides of the feet. Start with the glutes. This is how we're going to get our heart rates up. You ready? Just a little bit. We're going to come down, reach overhead. Squat, lift, squat, and lift. So brace your core. Push up and down. We're going to get the whole body warm and get the heart into the workout. Keep going. You got one more. 4, 3. Slow that ball down. 2. Catch it. 1. Hold it here. Hold. Pull the feet in under hips. Toes are forward. Shoulders are back. Bend the elbows. And we take a knee pull here. Just pull and release. So we start slow. We want to toss behind here. So I want you to think, point toe or take off, and then squeeze the ball right up to the knee, and ribs come to hip bones a little here. Pull. Start slow. You can stay here anytime. No balls, just going to be an arm pull. You got it. Just a couple more at this tempo. We get our heart rate up. All right, are you ready? Get it up right here. Pull, 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 pull. Now, long guys. Pull, pull. So that means right up and down. Good. Arms start to feel the workout, right? Not done. 8, 4, 8, 4, 8, 7. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Step wide. Drop your ball down. Take your feet wide outside the hips. Ball down. Tip of the hip. Now, start to the back and bring the hips down. Okay, now get a flat here. Now this time, push up, start to push up in the hamstrings. Now take and roll the ball forward and drop long through the hamstrings. Good, stay with it. Remember, it's about getting warm here. All the muscles and the body ready for the workout. Now up. Now hands are here. Okay, watch it. Toe, heel, toe, heels. Now back under hips. Take one leg back long. Okay, now lunge down and then tip the hips under. Hold that ball. Knee doesn't go past the toe. Deep breath. Now, here we step in, step back, other side. Now, again, long, back long, tuck the hips under, and sit straight up and down 90. Good, weights in that front heel. Back heels up, chest is lifted. Step in, grab your ball. Up, deep breath, shoulders back. All right. So we're going to go ahead and hold on to our ball a little longer. You're gonna have some options to not have your ball here. Take it out, our first big round. So we started in those legs wide, your toes are out. Deep breath, there we go. We're gonna take the shoulders back. Now again, this time we're gonna go down. We can just go overhead. Again, slow, go down, go ahead. Okay, go down, go ahead. This time we're gonna add on. You're gonna go down, lift. Just same side, gonna lift. Down, lift, down, lift. So you can push, okay, and pull, belly long, squeeze, squeeze. Your higher option, down, tap the floor, down, squeeze your head, down, squeeze. Lower option, the tiny lift, the tiny lift. Breathe. You're not done. More, 4, squeeze, 3, woo, 2, point that toe, 1, hold it up, fall overhead, shift the weight, lift the shoulders back and down. Now, here we go. We lift and tap and lift tap. Now, all this can be done with your hands over your head anytime. Come on. We got it. We're going to work our obliques. Right here, hold it up. Let's go. Pull, tap. So start to bring the elbow to the outside knee. Yeah, so from the side. Squeeze, still sliding down that wall. The back is still tight. Belly into the lower back. Go faster. You stay slow. Pull, pull, soft elbows. Pull, 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 pull. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Shoulder roll. Quick breather. Fall down. Tip of the hips. So flat back. Just hold it. Hold it long. Woo! There we go. And your squat and lift. Squat, whether you go all the way down or just a single to the front. Feet are fine again, guys. Toes round. Now we add on. Lift. Opposite leg this time. Down. Push. So I don't want to arch in my back, okay? Belly button has to come in spine. With the toe, and always lift the leg as high as you can go without unsupporting lower back. Lift. Keep going, guys. You're still moving. Can you find a bigger angle here? Down, lift. Down, lift. Come on. Down, lift. You look good. You look good. Stay with me. Come on. 4, 3. Work through the obliques. 2, and 1. Hold. Find that weight shift. That opposite leg. Weight shift overhead. Support the standing leg. Lift and lower. Lift. Now, I want that ball to go heavy. But I want your elbows soft and roll your ears away from your shoulders. Okay? Let your core do the work. Now, here we go. Knee pull. Again, slow. Now you see me? I'm twisting through the torso as I bring it across, but I'm planting my foot right there between those sides, okay? Here we go. Are you ready? A little faster. Go. Pull, 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 pull. Use your obliques. Okay? Come across. Come across. Heart rate up. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Ball to the center. Really drop the hips if you want to, or straight legs and straight back. Drop the elbows. Deep breath. Sit up. Push your ball to the side. Great job. So let's move on. Put it to the side. We'll come back to that ball. A little bit of weight training here. So let's talk about that weight training. You're going to find 2 medium to light hand weights. If you don't have weights today, that's fine. Just use your arms or find a couple of cans in your house or something you might have around. Do not get a heavy weight. Okay, it's about repetitions here. Okay, and that's high repetitions with lighter weight. All right, let's do this. So we're going to start with both weights in the hand. Very important about our feet position here. So take your heels under your hips with your toes forward. Now watch, I'm going to pull my belly in. I'm going to roll my shoulders up, back, and down and watch my knees. I don't lock them. And soften them to my core engaged right here. Lift front raise and down. Good job. So in my front raise, never higher than shoulders. Squeezing my glutes, bracing my belly. All right, here, do my two. Go up, up, down, down. Stay with it. Up, up. Arms are straight. Up, belly in tight. Support that back. Lift, lift. Now new move. One left, one upright row. Lead with the elbows. One. Now watch. Lead with the elbows here. One front raise. One lift with the elbows. So fronts the shoulders. Top of the shoulders, sculpt it down. Pull. And pull. Guess what? Oh, yeah. I'm saying, oh, yeah, because it feels light right now. Keep with it. But guess what? With awesome repetition, you're going to feel it. Squeeze the tops of the shoulders, guys. Really brace. Don't over-rotate or bring it too high. So right at the top of the shoulders, right at heart rate monitor. All right, hold it here, hold it here, let it go up. Pulse, 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 pulse. I want you to pretend like there's little strings attached to your elbows, lifting the elbows to the ceiling. All right, we're going to add it on right here, right here. Hold to forward. Turn your weights and elbows in, belly in. We're going to add some little kickbacks. In, back, in, release that row. So pull it, kick it, own it, go, go. Squeeze. Guess what? Oh, yeah. Now, it's important here. I got a tip at the hip, like 2 pencils in between those hip bones, really supporting that movement. Come on. Squeeze. You got some more. Come on. Belly in. Hinge. Can you think about the back of the arm as you squeeze and lift through the elbow joint? All right, right here. Come up, hold it back. Now, hold your arms straight. Watch. Up, down, shoulder. Now, take a peek at me, and then take your eye gaze straight up front. We need spinal alignment. 5 or 6 feet, belly, and you're still going 16, 15, 14, 13. Come on. Control it. Shoulders back, arms straight. Are you ready for just a little bit of relief? Relief. Hold, shoulder roll. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not for long. Oh, yeah. Okay. Soften the knees, elbows in, push and pull. So bring it to a V. Shrink wrap your waist. Show me how tiny that waistline is. Woo! Woo! Guess what? Give me a big V for victory. Right here. Hold it up. Now what? Push with the elbows. Little push. Now watch. I'm not back here, guys. I'm not here. I'm right here at that high V. Little bend and stretch. Belly in. You're not through. You got 16, 15, 14, 13. Breathe. Control your lower body, just the upper body moves. You got 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle forward, down. Hold, shoulder roll. We're not done. I said lots of repetitions, right? So here we go. Now one arm comes to a V, resting on my rib cage. One arm to the side, not higher than the shoulder, okay? Watch, down, around, punch. So watch, make an O with your elbow, punch. So watch, down, around, punch. Down, around, punch. Watch that rotation. Down, around, punch. So feel that joint. If that's too much for you, okay, you're going to take out the circle. Down, around, elbows stay high, punch. Down, around, punch. Just the punch right here. Punch. Now make sure this other arm is active. And are you squeezing your belly? That other arm is right here. Come on, right there. Elbow high. 4, 3, 2, 1, and end. Shoulders back. Are you ready? Let's hit that other side. Elbow up. Okay. Shoulders back. So down and around. Punch from the side. Right here. Down and around. punch. So it's controlled. Down and around. Punch. The elbows making the circle. Down and around. Punch. Okay? Down and around. Make that circle. Elbow stays high. We punch and jab. Punch. Stay active. Down and around. Punch. You got 4 more. Come on. Circle. Punch. You got to control it. 3. Punch. Belly in. 2 more. Punch. Come on. Down and around. Punch. Just punch right here. Punch. 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 Are you taking and bracing your belly? Keeping that side arm active. That elbows up. Punch. Sculpt and change your shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Woo! Oh, yeah. All right. Take those weights, put them to the side. Let's release our shoulders quickly. We will come back to weights, okay? Because we're going to sculpt and shape all our body with all kinds of repetition work. So pull this arm across. You need to open up through those shoulders. And come overhead. Release. Thumbs back. All right. Then we're going to get our heart rates up. Make sure that you have a little space around your body. Okay, there are some options here. I'll start low, and then we'll go into a higher option. So we're going to work our core. We're going to work our heart rate, glutes and legs. Now, take a long space. So you should be able to come down and walk out into a plank here, okay, on knees or toes, and then back in here with your space. So long space. Here we go. Let's do this. So we're going to start. Catch your breath quickly. Get those shoulders released. Big peak here, guys. All right. Here we go. Shoulders back and down. You want to soften your knees. Again, my toes are forward. Deep breath. Here we go. You're just going to squat back and hold and up. That's the only thing on the first. Squat back. Put your hips back. Try to find good range. Go again. Squat back. And push up. Okay, your tempo, but those bottoms are going to come down, brace, and up. Hold. Shoulders back. We speed it up just a little bit. Here, go down and up. Find range for change. Push back. If that's too deep for you, you're here, you're shallow. Okay? Stay with it. Down. Now you can stay here, or we're going to add a little hop. And 3, 2, 1, right here. Down, up, drop. Down, up, drop. Down, up, drop. Push, drop, hold. Push, drop, hold. Push, drop, hold. Remember your options. You can be here with singles with a squeeze, or push, drop, hold. Push, drop, hold. You feel it? Weight to the heels. Push the hips back. You got 4. You got 4. Come on. 3. Come on. Stick it at the bottom. 2. Work your glutes. Breathe. 1. Hold. Hold. Check it out. Woo. Woo. All right. Let's go. We're going to add on. This time, feet outside hips. We squat. Slow. Now watch. Take your hands down. Knees. Shoulders. Ceiling. Shoulders. Knees. Tap. Right here. Now, if you can't touch the floor all the way, you're going to reach, extend, okay? And then just tap your hands down like you're touching. Now, here, 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 walk it out. Hold, hold. Knees or toes. Let's go in, hold. Knees, shoulders, reach. Let's go again. Knees, floor, walk, 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 hold, hold. Knees or toes. Walk in. All right. Now, you feel the build, right? We're going to add this on a little faster. Right here. Knees, toes, walk, walk. Add a jump. Knees, floor, walk, walk. Add a jump. Knees, floor, walk. Brace your core. Remember your options. Knees, floor, walk out. Hold your plank. Knees or toes. And then walk in and reach overhead. Or you're going to work a little faster. Knees, toes. Brace the core as you walk fast. Brace the core as you push back. Bend the knees. Come on. Let me see it, guys. A few more sets. Breathe. Pull your belly in tight to support your back. You find the option. You got 3 more. Come on. Count them out. Hold. Woo! What do you think? Your heart rate up? Yeah, it is. Shake it out. Shake it out. Round 3. Okay, and round 3, we're going to take it. You've got an option. Okay, and I'll start with it. Deep breath. Deep breath. Here we go. Last round for cardio, guys. You find your option, okay? All right. So, again, we're going to squat down to protect our lower back. Okay? We'll take our hands down to protect our back. Hold. Now it's time. Walk out. Out. Hold your plank. Now watch right here. I'm going to tap my foot in. Tap my foot back. Other side. Opposite leg outside the knee. Okay? Now here we go. Bend the knees and walk. And rise. So that's our low option. I'm going to show you even lower. Here we go. Here we go. Go down slow. Hands down. Walk it out. Okay, on your knees. You step wide or a knee climber. Okay, then walk it in. Okay? Or we're going to go a little faster. Outside knee switch climbers. Let's go. We're slow. Down. Out. Out. Walk it in. Up. Down. Remember your option. Hold your plank. Knees. Okay? Toes. Your choice. Or get fast. Switch. Whoa! That's your highest option right there. It's 1 plank burpee, 2 switch climbers, jump. Come on. You take your option, guys. Walk it out. Step that foot in. Corner to corner. Pull the knee on the knees. Come on. You got 3 more sets. Come on. 3 more. Breathe. Exhale on the way back. Brace your core. Remember what you came for. And hold. Woo! Deep breath. How you feel? Yeah, I'm feeling it for you. Take your time. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Release your hips. Nice little twist. Feet under hips. Come to flat back. If you can. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Grab behind. If that's too much for your heart rate, keep your head up here. Back at an angle. All right. Beautiful. Find your ball. So if you've got a fit ball, I want you to find that ball and come down to the mat. We've got a couple of moves here. We're going to work into our core. So we get our heart rates up in multiple ways. On our feet, working our abs. Okay, and that actual body weight moves with options. Now we're going to get down on the floor and work our core and strength. So go ahead when you're ready. Come down to the floor. On your back, you're going to grab your ball. Come flat. Now, if you're seeing me, you should be laying long ways where you can turn your head to look at me. So not straight on, head long ways this way where you can turn your head to see me. Right, once you have that ball, roll back to your back. We're going to start by taking that ball in between the legs, okay? So not in the ankles per se. You want them right above the ankles, so we're going to avoid those joints. Now, we're going to do some reverse hip bridges. Your option without the ball is just legs are together, and we've got that reverse crunch. That's a hip bridge, it's a crunch. All right, let's go. So let's start with our palms down. If you need more support for your lower back, take a triangle with your fingers and put it underneath the tailbone. All right, guys, let's do this. Shoulders back and down, deep breath, and we're going to start our lift here. So lift the hips forward. Try not to bring the ball towards the chest per se. Think more about bringing the ball to the ceiling. So think lift to the ceiling, lift to the ceiling. So each time I come up, I want to really focus here on drawing my tailbone up, flexing my toes towards my shins. I'm just coming up and down, up and down. Good job. Up and lift and down. Again, belly in. If you need less, bend the knees or lose the ball. Okay, so slight bend here for more. Lifting and lowering. You're going to give me 4 more. For 4, breathe, exhale on the way up. 3. Let's do this. 2 and 1. Drop your feet and drop the ball down. Rest your calves over the ball. Hands down if they're underneath your back, flat, palms down, and then push up the hips a little bit. Stretch the lower back, point the toes. Give me a little hip bridge squeeze with pointed toes on that ball. Or if you're on the ground, your feet are under your hips and you're pushing up through the heels. All right, we're going to drop the hips down. Pull the ball in, give ourselves a hug. Okay, we're going to inhale big, exhale, down, legs are straight, hands are straight. Push back up into that bridge, roll into the shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. Good job, good job. Okay, inhale as you drop the hips and roll in, giving yourself a hug. One more time. Exhale, roll out. Push up on the balance, point those toes, drive those heels in, squeeze those glutes. Protect that lower back. Breathe, 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 breathe. And again, exhale here and inhale as you come in and grab. Good job. All right, you're going to take that ball, roll it to your fingertips. We're going to do these ab sets without any music so we can have clear definition since you guys are on your back. So let's go ahead and start by laying long. Ball is going to be in my hands, or your hands are just going to go overhead. Now look, take one leg up and I want you to cross it long across the opposite leg. So I've got the legs crossed and my toes are pointed and my legs are crossed. I'm going to take the ball and start about 45 degrees here. Biceps I should be able to see with my eye gaze. I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to push up, extend, come down. Each time I come down, I'm going to start to shift the ball backwards with an big inhale, tap the ball, then come back up to position. So I'm going to come up, straight up, extend up through that back, squeeze, 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 exhale at that top. Inhale as you roll down through each vertebrae, back, 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 controlling it. Tap and come up. You're going to give me 8 of these. And reach, reach, squeeze, down that vertebrae, take that ball overhead. Arms are long, toes are pointed, quads are engaged. Again, it's not a race. I need that full extension to the top and that absolute control all the way down as you come down through that spine, down on the ground. Okay, if this is too much for you, you're going to give me a little crunch here. If you've got the ball, that's fine. If you've got your arms. So go ahead and finish off those 8, guys. Come on, roll all the way up, extending through that spine, long and lengthening. I'm going to take a quick peek at you. I should see those balls going in the air. Exhaling up. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Squeeze. You should be finishing up the last couple of reps. Activate, lengthen through the body. Here we go. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Way to go, Madeline, Valerie, Robin, Karen, Annetta, all you guys out there. Finish that last few sets. Great job. Awesome. So we're going to come back to that. Once you've finished, you're going to come onto your knees. We're going to do our next ab set with the ball. If you do not have the ball, you'll be on your forearms on the mat with just a hover back and forth, and I'll show you one option for that. If you do have the ball today, we're going to focus here on a rollout. So we're on our knees are outside of our hips, our shoulders are square. We're going to start with our palms, our knuckles together, where they look like donuts, okay? So I'm coming in, I'm going to take and squeeze my belly, and I'm going to start to roll out into my elbows, dropping my hips and squeezing. Then I'm going to pull my hips back and roll up. Okay, we're going to make this a little harder as we go. So roll, start to drop the hips, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the abs as those hips are dropped. So I don't want to back drop here. I don't want to butt push here. I want a nice long ski slope. Then pull in, stand up. Let's do a couple more. We're going to do 4 of these before we accelerate to the next level. So we're going to roll, 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 squeeze, push those forearms into the ball, guys. Really push them here. Feel that activation. Pull back. You're going to give me 3 more. So again, inhale big before we roll out. Roll, 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 roll. Squeeze, 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 hold. Nice hold, active hold, pull in. 2 more. Again, if you're on the floor with no ball, you're going to rotate forward and pull your hips back, pushing the hips down into an angle. You should have those last 2. Good job. All right. Beautiful. So now that you're there, let's go ahead and accelerate this move. So this time, we're going to have our forearms down. We've still got our donut holes. We're going to push those forearms into the ball. If you want to, you can stay right here and drop those hips like we did. Okay, or you're going to go ahead and push the knees off the ground and tuck those toes. Okay, so we're just going to hold here. So nice and long in the spine, guys. Glutes are actually really engaged here. You're on those knees. Eye gaze should be down to those donut holes, pushing through those forearms, rolling into that shoulders, and then pulling the belly button into the spine. We're going to hold this for 30 more seconds if you can. Your option is to drop gently to the knees with a hold. If you do not have your ball today, you're in hover position. So stay there, ladies. Hover position on your knees or your toes is here. Squeezing the glutes, dropping the hips. No TP, no sway back. Come on, give me a few more seconds. Come on, challenge your body. Push through, squeeze the glutes. Everything's protected. Drive the elbows into that ball. Push, 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 push. Come on, you got about 6 seconds. Squeeze, breathe, challenge yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Drop back and hold. Pull back. Bring an arm across. Pull it back. I like to just reach around the ball with my back. Reach around the ball with my back. And try to tap that ball. Okay. And then come down and give it a hug for the back. Rolling. So you want to go from cow to cat. All right. Good job. All right. We got 2 more exercises on the ball for our abs. So we're going to go ahead and come back down on our backs. We're going to hit this sequence. The ball is going to be in our tabletop underneath. Okay, so our knees are straight up to the ceiling. This is a great way to keep our knees parallel and our knees over our hips. So this ball is actually going to keep us in alignment where we're using our lower abs. Go ahead and take your pinkies to your spine. All we're going to do is we're going to inhale, roll up, exhale, inhale down, exhale up, and inhale down. So you're just going to give me crunches right here. Trying to think, ribs to hip bones, eye gaze in, okay? So just crunch, release. Elbows need to stay wide, so I don't want to see you using your elbows to lift yourself up. I want to see those elbows wide, so you're using your rib cage to lift. Exhaling at the top of that move, squeeze that ball to your glutes. Think, activate through the core. Try not to chicken peck. So chicken pecking is when we want to use our neck. I want you to lead first with your rib cage and your abdomen before your head. Okay, come on. You got about 10 seconds. Lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. Remember, exhaling on the way out, thinking about the muscle groups who are working for deeper isolation. Come on, you got about 6 seconds. Beautiful. Come on, release that neck. No neck work. And 2, and 1. Great work. All right, come back up to your feet. We're going to do some standing ab work. Go ahead and keep your ball. We've got one more track. We're going to use this ball. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so you're going to take your ball. You're going to make sure you come to your feet and find some position around your body. Okay, if you don't have your ball, that's fine. So we're going to start. I'm going to turn to the side, but my toes are forward and my heels are outside my hips. Okay, now watch here. I'm going to step forward into a lunge, back, knee down, just like the warm-up, heel up. Now come across, okay, back and in. Okay, so down, turn towards the knee that's out front, okay, and in. I'm going to turn to the front so you can see position. You guys keep moving. Go again. So step to the lunge, turn to the side, and push. So you're going to step long, drop your lunge, turn, center, and push. When you're ready, drop, turn, and push. Drop, turn, and push. Drop, turn, and push. Drop, turn. Now listen, if you want to go straight arms, okay, that's fine. Or bent arms is fine too. I need the torso to twist and then find that lunge. When you come out of the front of that lunge, okay, drive out of the heel to activate the glutes. Beautiful. So again, when I come forward, I twist. Watch, let the toe drive. Ah, yeah. Back it up. See, girls, not low. Okay, not too low. Last couple. Push and hold. Woo! Should be on fire. Shake it out. Shake it out. Here we go. So we're going to do a skater move. We're going to start slow to work our outer glutes. I'm going to do the first one. Okay, all you're going to do is this back leg travels. You're going to come across and across, okay? And 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs wide. Cross, 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 cross. Now watch. Your lower options here. It's just a curtsy. Okay? So from the side, step back, push that back toe. Or bigger, skate. Push. Come on, give me some space. Hop off the leg. Hop off. Start to give me an arc. Come on, the last 6. Belly in. Hips are square. Push. Hold. Woo! That's our little cool down move. Back it up, hold. Give yourself just a second, guys. Here we go. So we're going to do 2 rounds like that. So 2 rounds of your stepping lunge and another round of those skaters. So right here, heels are under hips. This time if you want more, that ball is going to come overhead when you change, okay? So here, twist, step, twist, here, step, twist, step, twist, step, twist, reach. Now listen, I'm going to take a peek. Listen, whether you're going fast or slow, the lower that back knee goes, okay, the more glutes and the more muscles you recruit, which means the more calories you burn. Now, don't let that toe drive. Think it's all heel for buns of steel. You got it. 2, 1, hold. Yes. All right, you ready? Shake it out quickly. We're going to finish this skater strong, okay? So again, my hips are going to stay square. Our option, that ball, is going to come overhead this time. Okay, so here, here, here. We're going to stay there the whole time. Are you ready? In 4, 3, 2, feet wide. Let's go. Come on. Over and back, over and back. Stay with me. Hips are square. Breathe. Fight for it, guys. You're burning calories. You're working big muscles. Stay with me. Stay with me. Push out to the floor. Push. Push. You got 4 more. 4. Come on, big. 3, 2. Let me see that glute drive. And 1. Good, 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 good job. You look amazing. How we doing? Yes? Awesome. Shake it out. All right. Go ahead and find your ball. If you don't have a ball, you're just going to get in a squat position, okay, or that seated kind of low squat. If you've got your ball today, we're going to go ahead and get our heart rates up right here. So I'm on my ball. My hips are square. I'm just going to start a little bounce. Just a little bounce, guys. Little bounce. Belly's in, shoulders are back. Knees are forward. Heels are driving. So we want to get the rhythm. Arms go long. Now watch. Down, up. This is a quad set. Push, squeeze. Can you start to get a little air there? Push. Come on. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. Now, from the side, I'm going to show you. My heels are in the ground. I'm pulling back and then pushing up. Pulling back, pushing up. So I'm using my quads. If you do not have a ball, you're here. You're pulling back, pushing up. Pulling back just like those squat jumps we did. Come on. Use the heart rate, guys. Down and up. Down and up. Get a little hop. Get a little hop. Push. Forward. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Woo! When you're ready, long legs. Sit down. Release a little bit. Give yourself a release. Find your hand weights and grab your ball. Stay with your ball. All right. So here we go. On your ball, you've got those 2 light hand weights. Knees are straight. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Belly is in, so zip it up. We want those stabilizers. Bring your arms up. Okay, like a skill push. Belly in. Now right here, look. You're going to open and close. This is a pec deck. Open and close. Okay? Open. It's slow. Close. Okay? I'm going to show you from behind what that back opens up. Okay? So you want to open the back and then down. Open and then down. Now tip, what? Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. Now when you're ready, you're going to add a quad set here. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. Push. Push, squeeze, hold. Shake it out quickly. Roll the shoulders back and down. When you're ready, stand up straight again. Reset the shoulders. Okay? Shoulders back. Back to our pec deck. We're going to add a little bit here, right here. Come out, in, out, press. Okay? Right here, right here. Belly in. Support your back by pulling your belly button into your spine. Nice and tall on that ball. Pull, squeeze. Come on. Nice and tall. You look good. You look good. Come on, a little more work here. Now, keep them open. Single push, push, push. Now, how still can you keep the body here? It's all about the isolation. So I want you just to push from the top of the shoulder and pull down with the elbow. Few more, 8, 7, don't lose that technique. 6, belly is in tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Put your ball to the side. All right, guys, we're going to finish. This is going to be some standing core and upper body strength. Keep those weights. And let's do this. So go ahead and release your shoulders for a minute if you need to. You can put those weights to the side, grab and pull an arm across. We're going to find that heavy beat. And we're going to put some muscles and some obliques in it. So again, weights are in your hands. We're going to step wide with our toes out. Now right here, shoulder roll. Okay. So up, back, down, hands beside you. Shoulder roll. Shoulder roll. Now watch. Elbows in. Push. Push. Start to soften the knees just a little bit. Push across. So from the side, I'm pushing with a twist. I'm pushing. That little punch. Push. Push. Let me see it. Push. Push. So start to soften the knees where you can get that back heel twist, okay? Push. Push. You got it. Push. You got one more. Now right here. Push. 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 Elbows high. Push. 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 For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Reach. 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 Reach the waist. Come on. Start to shift the weight. Think your ribs to hip bones. Reach. 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 For 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder roll. Woo! Quick shake. Back to position. Now let's take our toes forward a little bit more. Your knees are a little more narrow than last time. This time, elbows in. Watch. You're going to uppercut and set. You're going to uppercut so the elbow comes over. Set. Okay. Uppercut. Set. Uppercut. Set. A little faster. Uppercut. 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 Now watch my hips. Squeeze, twist. Squeeze, twist. Now, I want you to start to duck a little bit. Duck. Duck. Every time you uppercut, come down. Down. Punch. 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 So drive your elbow up, twisting the obliques and soften the knees. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Shoulder roll. Shoulder roll. Here we go. Give me another shoulder roll. We're going to add on a little bit. Toes forward, a little narrow stance. We start slow. Punch, pull, punch, pull. Uppercut. Uppercut. Come with me. Punch, pull, punch, pull. Watch. Uppercut. Uppercut. How we do go. Punch, punch, up, up, come on, punch, punch, up, up, let me see it, punch, punch, get low, duck, duck, come on, punch, punch, last one, up, hold, little circle forward, little circle, start to move the hips, little circle, over and under, out front, no hips, no problem. There we go, little faster, go. What do you feel like right now? Little Jane Fonda aerobics, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, release, release. Take the arms back, feet are forward. Now, we're gonna take and use our abs and use our back and shoulders. We're gonna fluff the back of the weights right here, watch, fluff, fluff, fluff. Now watch the rotation, forward, in, fluff. You don't want that rotation with the hips. You're just gonna carve the air, okay? Or carve the air, squeeze, carve the air, squeeze, carve the air, squeeze, carve the air, squeeze. You got 4, come on, 3, 2, and 1. Hold them back to the end right here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come on, step forward, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, come on, come on. You're almost there. Neck is long. Come on, fight for it. Belly in. Release. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Oh my goodness. Great job, guys. 45 minutes. Total body training. Hopefully you burned some serious calories today. Just independently, it looks like somebody's trying to use the room for you. So I'm trying to get out of here and get to my next class.